Alright, sorry about the delayed start today. If you're watching on YouTube, then you won't be affected by this at all, but it's spring break today, which means that all the normal stuff that normally I have kind of a routine going with my now 3-year-old toddler, and spring break messes that up because all the stuff that is designed for kids that age stops happening during spring break because people figure that people are going to be hanging out with their older kids. So that's why I'm starting late today. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn my game volume down in my headphones a bit. And we've been having wonderful times with Borg. What was the latest that we ran into? We did the whole slipstream drive thing, where they kind of mashed a couple episodes together. We did the whole thing with the Equinox and basically fueling their ships using interdimensional aliens, and the Malon, who are poisoning whole sectors. Now we're in a plasma storm and have a whole bunch of unhoused Borg. Let's see. Okay, those are upgrading. And once again, I'm annoyed by this feature. We had to scan every freaking thing individually because it's unnecessary busy work and thus bad game design. It's the kind of stuff that I'd expect from an Atari era game. Okay. So we need to accommodate awakened ex-Borg. Looks like we got 3 main quests. Dang. Okay, how are we doing on resources? We're full on batteries, full on deuterium, full on titanium, or on duranium. Not quite full on titanium. How are we doing on crew? Available crew, assigned crew, total crew. I've got all my work teams active, and they still don't actually tell me. Wait, I have 44 crewless. Oh. This is just doubled up. Well, that's lazy. Makes me look like I have 88 uncrewed people. But no, I'm perfectly fine. It's just the 44 reported twice. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, we've got a couple on hold repair. Okay, well, oh, did I have any other ship upgrades I wanted to do? I have my phaser control and my cutting beam control. And I got those 2 upgrading. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Alright, well, I'm going to go straight to sector view, and I think I unlocked the improved sensors. Yes, so I can now scan through nebulas. Heck yeah. What am I researching right now? Currently researching waste disassembler level 2. Right. That'll be freaking great. Oh, sorry for bumping the mic. Oh, we got a couple here that we can grab some drones from. Right, this is the sector where we find out about, oh, what do they call it? Man, we needed a lot more. That was only getting us to 24. Okay, would have loved to have put another large cargo bay down there, but we might need the space. Let's get rid of these officers' quarters, because we don't need the extra morale, because we're on normal difficulty. Okay, let's build some more regeneration alcoves here. And we don't even actually need more crew quarters. So I guess that was extraneous crew quarters. Alright, well, more ex-Borg. Another Borg sphere drifts towards Voyager, weapons powered down. The bridge remains silent, the usual assimilation threat absent. Instead, a plea for help and refuge echoes through their comms. Another group of awakened Borg requesting aid. 30 joined Voyager. Alright, what do we got? Captain, our scanners register extensive cultivated land masses, indicating an agriculturally focused population in the system. Trade would be beneficial. Our cargo base can certainly use a resupply of fresh provisions, Captain. Sure, why not? Indeed. Prepare a small away team to contact the local farmers and assess their willingness to trade. Okay. Ooh. Talaxian Vulcan coming in clutch. Okay, we need... Oh, we have only 2 stages, and we have all these traits, so... Let's get Carey in there, get him some XPs. We need science and medicine. Well, might not be able to use Carey after all. So let's do her, because she could use some XPs as well. And we need medicine, which I think is just Tom. Yeah, because we don't have the mobile emitter. It is currently inside of 1 right now. Alright. We just landed. First things first, getting acquainted with the locals. What's our approach? I like science. Observe and analyze the locals. The away team discreetly observes the farmers, noting their peaceful customs and agricultural focus. This careful analysis allows the team to approach with appropriate cultural sensitivity, quickly earning the farmers' trust. They introduce themselves as Brunali and are eager to trade. The Brunali have made it clear that they are not interested in technology, but rather in agricultural tools, seeds, or medicine. How should we present Voyager's offerings? Okay, we do not need food, so while this would be easy, it's also pointless. So I'm thinking that we could describe Voyager's impressive equipment, detail the various plant species that Voyager cultivates, or explain the medical supplies Voyager could provide. We'll do that one. Ooh, some crew too. Hey, I do notice chat. Quantum torpedoes being a game changer for Voyager. I don't know about a full-on game changer, but they certainly would have come in useful from time to time. And sorry, I do notice chat, but it's on a completely different monitor. I have no idea how to set up an overlay on my actual game, which would make it easier for me to see. The Brunali are greatly relieved and impressed by the potential for advanced medical supplies from Voyager. They're enthusiastic about trading for vital medications and invite the away team for a guided tour of their farms, which the team thoroughly enjoys before returning to their shuttle. I got a lot of science out of this mission. Dang. Where was that in Sector 1? Okay, got a couple Borg things on the way. Don't actually need any more crew stuff. So, yeah, I think we're good there. All my work crews are good to go. So let me free that one up. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Oh. Wait, have I been going around with unupgraded cargo bays this whole time? No. Okay, good. Because that would be very annoying. Alright, what do we got? Could use some more construction materials. Here I am trying to zoom out further. What are you? Class O planet? I don't know what that means. I think we're even practically full on to lithium, which is insane. Alright. That would pretty much do it. Science lab level 2. Wow, that has way worse results and has a much higher tech requirement. Let's do this instead. Cool. Pretty much capped us out. Why is this still... Huh. That's weird. Okay, that's ready. Another Borg sphere drifts towards Voyager. Weapons powered down. The bridge remains silent. The usual assimilation thread present. Instead of a plea for help and refuge, instead a plea for help and refuge echoes through their comms. More Borg. Emergency transmission to Captain. Our trading team has encountered a Borg cube. Coordinates attached. Yeah. See if you can find any information about the Borg cube. I'm unable to find anything, Captain. The cube's shields are preventing me from getting a clear reading. Well, I must waste no time. No time. Helm, maximum warp. Let's hope they'll be willing to negotiate. Unlikely, Captain. I would suggest thinking of other alternative methods. Man, I'm going to need to rehome a bunch of these dudes. Captain, we're closing in on the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the Awakened on board to commandeer their vessel. Should we engage directly to create a diversion, or are we going covert? I can emit a unique signal to broadcast complex data or generate a subspace anomaly. Let's do the one that has the best chance here. Generate a non-catalog complex energy signature. Give them something to think about. They're focused on the signature, Captain. Reading major internal power shifts. Weapons offline. Looks like Raylick's friends took the helm. Your destruction was flawless. Captain, I'm transferring a complement of our people to secure the vessel. I will remain aboard Voyager. Consider that vessel your first Borg ally. Heck yeah. Requires 75. Oof, it's expensive. But it's 200 attack power. Okay, well, where the heck? Oh, there it is. Borg cube. Let's go say hi. How terrifying the Borg would be if they increased shield resistance to the weapon you used more and more. Oh gosh. Like as a game mechanic, make them actually adapt to my weapons. That would be... How dare you suggest such a thing? That would be horrifying. Don't really need food right now. Don't really care about that either. Or that. That's super tempting. Oh yeah. Did I unlock anything useful here? I don't need... Ooh. I can upgrade my cutting beam. Let's do that. Okay. That would be a really cool game mechanic for like challenge modes, but I don't know that the game would really... We'd have to like mod in a bunch of extra weapons and stuff, because as it stands there's like 4 different types of weapons: torpedoes, phasers, cutting beams, and disruptors. Yeah, we can hire a ship for 20 cycles. Let's do... Yeah, let's hire the Borg sphere. I bet we're gonna have some combat soon. Alright. Captain, the Borg cube has initiated combat. We are the Borg. Prepare to be assimilated. Not today, we won't. Weapons ready. Let's disarm this cube. Well, I'm really glad I hired a friend. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh my gosh. Well, they definitely got the scale down. Wow, that sphere is like... Now Kith. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Oh my gosh, there's so many weapons. And there's multiple warp cores and multiple shield generator. Let's just target their weapons. And let's get all sorts of powered up, and we are having a hell of a time maneuvering.
Ability ready, Captain. Any ability ready, Captain.
They have yet to fire on us?
Ability ready, Captain.
Are they just trading shots with the other Borg ship?
Ability ready, Captain.
No, not quite time to go home. We're busy picking on the Borg. It never fired on me. Borg cube successfully disabled, Captain. That was way too easy. Something's off. Did we interrupt their coffee break or what? Let's see if they're willing to talk now. We are Borg. You will be assimilated. Yeah. With damaged weaponry? Quit the threats and release my crew. I just scanned your ship, Captain. We shall return your crew in exchange for your navigational deflector. I'm sorry? Interesting. The cube's communications array is damaged. Our deflector would allow them to reestablish their link with the collective. Oh! They're neutered because they suck. Got it. No way! Without our deflector, we might as well just surrender to the Borg. We'd be dead in the water. Captain, the hostages. We mustn't provoke them. What if we offer to consider their terms, provided we get proof of life first? Borg cube. Before we commit to the trade, I demand proof of my crew's condition. Are they alive? Are they uninjured? Oh, you're right. Sorry, Adian60. There's hidden weapon text from various events in the game. This is true. I don't know if it would keep up with, hey, you encountered the Borg once, now that weapon doesn't work. Agreed, you shall send 2 representatives. Well, I hate that idea. Demand to send 3 crewmen, valuable data collection for the collective. Sure. 3 representatives, a large sample size will yield more comprehensive data. The collective would undoubtedly valuable expanded parameters. We shall allow 3 representatives. There's only like 250,000 Borg on a cube. Okay, 1. Because we got a Borg, and we want to know Compa, which we don't have. So... oh, great. We don't have medical. I guess we're doing... I'll try to overlap with Marla. Gosh, this sucks. Okay. 2 away teams at a time is rough. Alright, we're on the cube now. Something's happened here. There are dead drones everywhere. Should we evaluate them? I guess I'm getting some deuterium. Examine the surroundings for traces of battle. Meaning the cube that we just shot at? There are no traces of battle to be found. Whatever killed the Borg wasn't because of violent acts. But before the team could examine more, 5 neonatal drones appear, seemingly the cube's sole remaining inhabitants. Confusion ripples through the team. Children? Who are these children? Why are the only Borg left alive, and what happened here? We'll do that because it gives us science! Cool. A teenage drone, and identifying it... Are we about to get Icha? Identifying himself as first, steps forward as the leader. Second, a quiet, shy-looking teenage boy. How do you have a shy Borg? Curiously observes the away team from afar. When the away team's ex-Borg addresses them, first's aggressive stance softens slightly. He claims the cube passed through a radioactive nebula, though his demeanor suggests it's merely an excuse. Impatient, he insists on immediately taking the team to the hostages. Pardon. Captain, the children led us to the hostages. They're physically fine, but seem to be mentally distressed. Alright. So we can... yeah, we'll do Chakotay for this. Motivate them, remind them of their role. Team's calm yet commanding presence reminds the hostages of their training and purpose. Before any more can be said, first pulls the team away and leads them towards the command center. Command center's a mess. These children seem to have no idea what to do. We could offer them help with repairs and secretly access the terminals for information. Well, these would be great, but I hate the chances. This would be better. I could use them together, but yeah, I'm gonna have Mr. Borg handle it because he's not gonna be useful in the next round. Well, no, I might be able to pull off doubling up on the engineering check here. So let's do that. Get the extra science. I mean, so in response to your, the resistance is only built up when you start a fight, but doesn't mean that all the Borg ships automatically become immune to your weapon. That's how adaptation works, though. So they could do it that your weapons become less effective the longer a fight drags on for that particular fight, but more realistically it would be, no, once you've used this, as long as the Borg have a connection to the collective, they transfer the adaptation data to everything and it stops working forever. Alright, the team claims that the system logs are crucial for the repairs. The Borg grant them access to the terminal, and they find an encrypted log showing the collective ignored the cube's distress call. First is getting impatient and wants us to leave and hand over to the deflector. If we can take over one of the Borg corpses with us, maybe we can find out what really happened here. Ooh. Convince them that you want to help so they're safe in the future, which would suck. Throw around medical terms to scare the children, which nobody can do. Or appeal to the Borg's pursuit of protection and knowledge, which has the best chance of success and has the best rewards. So I'll do that. First acknowledges this and allows the team to take the Borg corpse to prevent any further imperfections. However, he warns that if he doesn't get the deflector soon, he will assimilate the hostages. Alright. That went great. And we got levels! USS Voyager, your personnel departed with a deceased Borg unit for study, as permitted. My patience is thinning. Transfer the deflector immediately when your analysis is completed, or we will assimilate the hostages. Don't waste our time. Our team is being held by teenagers. Wonderful. Doctor, begin analyzing that Borg cadaver right away. What took it down could be our advantage. And hurry, teenagers are notoriously unpredictable. Certainly. Okay, oh gosh. I don't know if I want to burn deuterium that fast for that long, so let me go ahead and fire you and hire you. Hopefully that won't start the counter over. And we need science lab. Analyze Borg corpse. Are we still researching in this one? I guess not. Alright. Okay, let's get some deuterium. Wow, there's one thing of deuterium in this system. Alright. Oh, right, and I researched the upgrade to this, so let's get it. Heck yeah. Okay, now we actually need some resources. More X-Borg! Okay, get some useful fragments. Sweet. Let's see if we can offload some of our passengers here. Teenagers, the most unpredictable and aggressive species in the universe. Yeah, I remember being one. More Borg! Let's see. Captain, I finished my evaluation. This Borg died from a disease specifically manufactured to target Borg anatomy. Yeah. That was me sneezing. I am terribly sorry. There you go. For the bless. Alright. So, someone is targeting the Borg. But how do we get it aboard the cube? It is possible to recreate this path... Or is it possible to recreate this pathogen, Doctor? In theory, yes, but I fail to see the necessity. There's only children left on this cube. Children or not, Doctor, they remain a threat to our away team. We could utilize this pathogen to end the confrontation. No! What a preposterous idea. Ooh, I kind of want the pathogen. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Sounds like war crimes. I mean, kinda. Of course, if I do create the pathogen, I probably won't get to recruit Icheb. Geneva checklist all the way. Oh, so you want me to commit war crimes over here? Is that what I'm seeing? On the one hand, the Borg are very dangerous. On the other, they're all slaves who are forced to do the every bidding of the collective. True, but if you have, the Janissaries from history are a great example. Yes, they were all enslaved soldiers, but that doesn't mean that you just let them do whatever they want. You still have to fight them. Or I guess in Game of Thrones terms, if the Unsullied show up with an army, you still have to fight the Unsullied. You don't just be like, well, they've had it rough. Future Janeway also exploded Dune Matrix 01 with the same pathogen. Or with some pathogen. Yeah, that's true. Does first option mean it will be used without your will? I have no idea. It doesn't say that this is like highlighting it in gold, so I am super torn on this. I also really want to actually adopt Icheb. Yeah, so as long as we are able to free them without much harm to ourselves, we should do that. If we are heavily under risk, we should prioritize ourselves. I mean, we are definitely heavily under risk. If we want each have no pathogen, if we fail, there wouldn't be no one to help them. Yeah, well, we won't make it. I want to see what they do with Icheb. The doctor's right. We're talking about children. We can find other ways to get through to them. Okay. Can we offload some dudes? Closing on the board vessel. Need to buy time for the Awakened on board to commandeer their vessel. Should we engage directly to create a diversion, or are we going covert? Well, this worked great last time, so I think we should keep doing that. Engineering, generate an uncatalogued complex energy signatures, giving me something to think about. They're focused on a signature. Yay! Rating major internal power shifts, weapons offline. Looks like Raylick's friends took the helm. Your distraction was flawless, Captain. I'm transferring a complement of our people to secure the vessel. I will remain aboard Voyager. Sweet. Only have 44 more that don't have rooms. Yay, waste disassemblers upgraded. And I can upgrade my cutting beam. Heck yeah. Alright, what is this? 25%? Wow. Why is it locked out? Oh, because I don't have Tech Tier 4. Derp. I have a lot of science right now. Is there anything I've been wanting? Equinox Atomator Ejector. Meh. Ooh, yeah, I want that. Alright. Next tier. Okay, and you are generating. Perfect. Deuterium. Dang, we are burning it up. Alright. More X-Borg. Oh my gosh. Just swimming in them. What would be another ship you'd want to play as in this game? Like as the hero ship, you mean? Equinox could be cool. There really aren't that many available. A challenge run could be that you have to take the Maquis Raider instead of Voyager, so that could be fun. A degenerate run could be you're in a Malon freighter and are just poisoning everything throughout the entire Delta Quadrant. Alright. USS Voyager, you have procrastinated long enough. The navigational deflector and the examination data are now required. Comply, or the hostages will be assimilated. We're actually negotiating with teenagers. This is just fantastic. Captain, perhaps we could persuade the children to reconsider rather than resort to violence. There's always the diplomatic solution. Or we could show them that Voyager is a better collective, one built on compassion, not brute force. Only 7 is over there already. Alternatively, we could present them with the truth of the encrypted log. The collective abandoned them and deemed them irrelevant. Voyager, comply. Hand over the deflector without delay. Fine. First, from captain to captain. Yeah, let's show the knowledge. Before we continue, you must know that the collective heard your distress call and chose to ignore it. But, if you're willing, Voyager can offer you a place to belong. No! The collective is coming for us! Success! Could it really be first? Has the collective just abandoned us? Oh boy. Ooh, I'd like 105 chance. Okay, send them a log. Encryption code, verify authenticity, has a 70% chance. Okay. Or, 1. Okay. Let him explain in merciless logic why the children are worthless to the collective. Perfect. Neonatal drones are irrelevant to the Borg. They are inefficient and unnecessary. That is why maturation chambers exist, to store you until you are ready to serve. The collective does not care about you. The data is clear. The collective abandoned us. We were deemed a flawed design. The tractor beam is locked onto our navigational deflector. They're attempting a forced removal. Breaches on 2 decks. We need a way to break free before they tear the ship apart. 50 hull damage. Dang! Yeah, I guess we'll try that. Randomize our shield harmonics. It should deflect their tractor beam. Yay! Didn't tear our ship apart. We have successfully freed ourselves from their grip, Captain. You cannot stop us. The deflector will be ours one way or another. Negative. First, I will not allow that. Captain Janeway, I have deactivated the shields. Transport your crew back quickly. You defy me? You validate the collective's judgment of us as inefficient. I will prove that not all of us are a waste. First, lurches towards the hostages. Assimilation imminent, but second, intercepts. Their brutal fight sends first crashing into a crucial console. The impact is fatal, and in its wake, an ominous alert blares. The cube's self-destruction sequence initiated. It's that easy to initiate a self-destruct? That seems like a design flaw. Voyager, the ship is about to explode! Oh good, I don't have a chance to fail on this. Get a lock on everyone and transport them, now! Away team and children are safely on board, Captain. Helm, quick, get us out of the blast radius. Oh my gosh, it's like a star exploding. As the Borg cube erupts in cataclysmic explosion, Voyager races clear. The starship evades the blast, its hull shaking. The away team and the rescued children safely on board. Janeway to Doctor, take care of our young guests. Remove the Borg implants. I shall see what I can do. Okay, and I cannot upgrade you yet. Let me get some titanium. Yay, happy crew. Sure. Okay. And now let's upgrade the cutting beam. And I really need more deuterium, so off we go to get some. Captain Janeway, I've successfully removed most of the children's implants. It was natural, flawless. Now, someone needs to receive these energetic tiny terrors. This is a medical facility, not a playground. Excellent. Thank you, Doctor. Captain, I wish to introduce Icheb, formerly Unit Designation 2nd. His assimilation profile contained his original name. Icheb, welcome. If I recall correctly, you were responsible for deactivating the cube's shields. My crew and I owe you a considerable debt. I did what I felt logical at the time. First suppressed us for too long, yet his death, it weighs on me. I regret the outcome. It was not your fault, or you had a choice to make. Oh, got more comments. Guess it was the explosion to avoid letting Voyager get their hands on all the juicy Borg. Yeah, no kidding. Needs to be more psychotic options, such as jumping Arcturus and taking his ship as a win condition. Okay, hang on. My dog is yelling at something. My dog's name is Ghost. He is a massive princess, and he now has 2 dog bags piled one on top of the other because he's got a princess in the pea thing. Alright, I'm going to do holding responsibility. Your choice saved our people, Icheb. First made his own decisions. He chose the path of the collective. He refused to see that there was a different one. Regardless, we're truly glad to have you aboard. I hear you have a great interest in astrophysics. I've always desired to explore far beyond what the eye could perceive. Then you'll find a purpose here. You'll be assisting Seven in astrometrics. I believe you have remarkable potential, Icheb. Welcome aboard. Sweet, we actually get him as a crew member? Hell yeah. Okay. Does this mean I actually have 7 back now? Please? Where the heck did I put her? There's a science lab, there's a science lab. No. Oh, she's injured. Oof. Okay, Icheb is level 3. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can stick him in there. Why not? More X-Borg, oh my gosh. Sweet. And we want that efficiency. Yes, what? Captain, view screen, an unauthorized incoming signal. It's overriding us. Captain Janeway, we meet again. Still meddling, encouraging this malfunction. That's not a malfunction. It's freedom. Your sentimentality is predictable. You will cease this interference and return all corrupted units. And if I refuse, then your vessel and those you liberated will be corrected collectively. Hello. Transwarp corridor opening off our port bow. Borg cube emerging. Captain, we brought this upon you. A Borg cube is far too powerful. We will return to the Queen. Your assistance has already liberated countless drones. Our sacrifice is a small price for their freedom and your escape. Choose, Janeway. Quick. We are not patient today. Ooh, boy. Do we do the recklessly heroic thing, or agree to the sacrifice? When was my last save? I think it probably auto-saved after the last side quest, so I think we should probably be okay. Otherwise, it was half an hour ago. So yeah, not too much risk there. You're saying make sure to check the dog's eyes at the vet twice a year. High eye pressure leads to blindness, and there's always other eye risks. Yeah, we have the vet. Check out the dog every 6 months or so. And the cat, too. The cat is like 13, so she's definitely a senior kitty. Alright, let's see what happens. I won't accept your tyranny. Morale is high, but we might all die. Ah, direct hit. The cube's firing, Captain. No shit. Shield's critical. You cannot prevail against a cube, Captain. Last chance, Janeway. And you said you weren't patient. We've committed to this rebellion, and we're going to see it through. So be it. Another hit, Captain. Our shields won't last much longer. Raylick, alternatives? If my Awaken could get on board that cube, we could disrupt its systems and create an opening. Either find a way through the shields and send a shuttle team, or find a way through their shields and send a shuttle team. I think I'll take the one that has a slightly better chance. Calculate if a precise energy pulse could disrupt their shield matrix. Hey, we found a brief opening in their shields. The shuttle with Raylick's people can get in. That's our cue. Helm, lead the cube on a chase. We need to buy Raylick enough time. Oh boy. Okay, they want Borg, they want Pilot, and they want Ocampa. Of course they do. Be cool to have another Starfleet. Could send her, I don't care about her. And she overlaps nicely, so yeah. We need to mask our shuttle's energy signature to get closer to the cube. Yeah, one can handle that just fine. Heck yeah. Rewire the core systems to emulate Borg modulation frequencies. X-Borg uses their inside knowledge to reconfigure the shuttle. The energy signature aligns with the cubes, and the shuttle passes as a maintenance drone. Captain, the cube is deploying a dense network of sensor probes. We're about to enter the detection range. Why would they bother doing that? Pilot! Heck yeah. Chart a path using the probe's movement patterns. Pilot analyzes the sensor probe's movement patterns, identifying a narrow, fluctuating corridor. He masterfully navigates the breach, reaching a safe point within the visual range of the cube. We're getting closer to the cube. Wait, it's Raylick. He's hearing the Queen's voice. We need to sever the connection, Captain. And I don't want to use him again. Ooh, more deuterium. I need that anyway. So it's an engineering thing. She can do it just fine, which is great because I probably won't need her on the last round. The away team finds Raylick's sub-base transceiver and begins to apply focused electromagnetic pulses to burn out the transceiver's emitter coil, disconnecting from the Queen. The mission continues. Captain, we're close. To board undetected, we need to deactivate the entry force field. I like science. Heck yeah. Reroute power from the force field generator. Down here's assault is a way of life. I don't care about her. That'll be nice words to hear right before you send her in a dangerous mission. I mean, she is the engineer that made the whole cannibalizing aliens to make engines go zoom. That was kind of her thing. So yeah, I don't care about her at all. The away team manipulates the cube's internal power grid, diverting energy away from the force field generator. The force field dissipates, allowing the shuttle to beam to board the cube. They drop Raylick and the awakened drones off, who set off to sabotage vital systems. The away team hurries back to Voyager. That went great. And see, I'm starting to care about her more and more. She's leveling up. Shuttle's back, Captain. Battle stations. Let's make the Queen regret underestimating Voyager. This tiny, tiny ship with our Talaxian helper. Ooh, I wonder what Icheb offers. Icheb. Anti-Borg torpedo. Heck yeah! And let's do B'Elanna because I feel like we're going to get hurt.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, need to...
Ability ready, Captain.
Ooh, boy, we're getting close.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Dang, that did a lot of damage. All right. Let's hit... Yeah.
Moving to attack the ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Oh. Defend port.
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
And we got our shields back up. Yay, we win. Dang, Icheb. Heck yeah. Man. 50% split. I wonder if I can adjust that anyway. Incoming transmission from the cube, Captain. We have control, Captain Janeway. The Queen was not physically present. It appears she commanded this vessel remotely. From Unimatrix 01, undoubtedly. One day this conflict will end. It has for now, Captain. That's more than we can say after... the most can say after facing the Borg Queen. And this victory wouldn't have been possible without Rayleigh and his people. Thank you. It's the least we could offer in return for the safe haven you've given us. Now, more awakened have a chance to rise up against the collective, and we have a bazillion options! Okay. Basically, who all do we kick? Yeah, I'd like to... Oh, shoot. I don't know how many we have. Tuvix was injured. Oh, no. I'm going to get rid of 50. I feel like we can accommodate beyond that. Rayleigh, you know that Voyager remains a sanctuary if some of you choose to stay. We cannot accommodate everybody, but some could stay. Your offer of sanctuary is deeply appreciated. For the remainder of our people, the liberated cube will become our new home. It is a new beginning. Know this, Captain. If you need us, we will come. Oh, I lose my sphere ally. Oh, okay, that was the whole thing. Repair. Oof. Okay. Cancel. Let's get engineering office back online first. Okay. Gotta use those buzzard collectors, man. Sweet. Alright. Let's get some titanium. Yay, more work crews. Okay. So let's get you resumed. That should be nice and quick. Where's our work crew number 5? Have another engineering room damaged? No. How's everyone? Oh my gosh, I have a lot of people injured. Okay, pardon. Dead. Critically injured. Dang! Yeesh. Okay, but at least 7 is back on duty now, right? Where the heck are you? Did I not assign 7 anywhere? What was that trade offer we got? Heck no. Deuterium's way more valuable than food right now. Okay, we'll see. Got that upgraded. Let's get you repaired. Got you repaired. Ooh. Can I upgrade you too? I can once I have the materials. Sweet. Yeah, need some more titanium. Might as well just take whatever has the best chance. Yay, cutting beam. Freaking me out over here. Okay. Okay, sweet. Don't care. Don't care. Kinda care? Ooh, yeah, that would be super helpful, actually. Oh, I wanted to see... hull reinforcement... I feel like I should upgrade this. Allow us to be more nimble. Yeah, let's do it. But I wanted to find out about... Okay, so you can't get a better cut, it looks like. but you can get just more resources. You end up with a bigger cup because there's more resources being shared. Okay. And they keep blowing up my ship. Oh, hey, I have all this extra space here. What am I doing? Okay, and I need to get more room. Okay, 54 more Borg need rooms. Nope, don't need that. Okay. More Borg room. Oh, I should probably repair that, huh? Yeah, let's go for the better odds. That also gives better stuff. Plasma conduits are so unsafe in this game, it's also almost not OSHA compliant. Yeah, Star Trek is kind of notorious for packing all their consoles with TNT. It's kind of a hazardous work environment. Okay, let's go ahead and go for the most result here. Cool. And let's see what's in the trade offer. Heck no. I'm really wondering where the heck my engineer... Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's see, whatever... no. Okay. Let's not repair you yet. Let's repair you. And while we're at it, might as well pick up... Yeah, I don't need the dilithium. Yeah, there's more dilithium, but I'm full up. So there's not much point in getting it. Okay, phaser control, repair. Getting all the things up. Okay, now I can actually scan stuff. So let's repair you. And upgrade you. Got you. So let's upgrade you. Hey! Alright. Man, there's a lot of really good stuff in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get tier 4 of this. And I freed up a dude, so can I up? Nope, can't. Yeah, I don't need the lithium, but I do kind of need the titanium. Pardon. Okay. I think one more regeneration alcove should do it. Yeah. Looks like. This one has better odds. And 10 science points. Heck yeah. I like it. Alright, looks like we got a lot of deuterium in this system, which is excellent because we're about half full. Wow, would you like deuterium, 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 and a bit of materials? No food! Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, the Vardwar targeting tech increases rate of fire. The Herogen weapons also increase phaser efficacy. So there's a bunch of tech that we can get that'll be pretty dang awesome. Shield penetration. Ooh. Yeah, I'll get that first. Gotta love that bleed through. Alright. More buzzard collectors. And yes, I know I'm saying that wrong. Oh, time to fight. Oh no, not a Borg probe.
What are your orders, Captain?
Blow them the
Protect
heck
the
up.
front, Captain.
That's what my orders are.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Have a torpedo.
Ability ready, Captain.
Don't I have a Talaxian ally
Ability
right
ready,
now?
Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
There he is. Kiss your weapons goodbye. No damage! Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the Talaxian ally because he's useless. Go away. Man, they want a lot to get hired. Okay. Kind of don't care about the rest of this. Let's scan the next. See if we can get some random events going on. I think this is another place where I could drop off a bunch of drones. Didn't end up needing it. Hey, everyone's housed. Sweet. Okay. We're at 30 torpedoes. Yeah, might as well craft some more. And I should have a biolab. There it is. Oh, I don't actually have anyone working on this. Wow. Yeah, let's get the doctor doing that. Do I have 2 Vicks back? I do. No one's critical injured anymore. Yay. Okay. I have a 2 gap here. Can I build a large battery compartment? Those take 4? Dang. Is there anything that takes only 2? That certainly doesn't. Yeah, so over right about here, you can see the room size without having to tease it, which is kind of... Ooh! A shield generator! Heck yeah! I'll do more shields. And my cat is now wandering around on the desk. Good, she decided to not try to climb over my keyboard. She decided instead to sit on my wife's chair. Alright, also, that's a lot of question marks. Seems you can really get a lot of different people into the crew. Yeah. So I know that there's a Malon. There's probably another Ocampa if you actually interact with Cyrilda, or whatever the heck her name is. Gosh, who else? Oh, you can probably get one of the... They're not Herc, they're the people that enslaved the Kazon. I know you can get a Kazon. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential there. Suspira, that's the one. No, I do not have the metaphasic shield. Has not been a priority, but it would probably be a good thing to grab. Yeah, I wonder also if you can just keep Kess, but hard to say. If I didn't know that by keeping 2 Vicks, it would just be like, alright, you don't get anything having to do with Tuvok anymore. Oh, yeah, Seska. I don't know if she gets counted as a Romulan or Bajoran or what. Alright, we'll do a sensor probe. 60 science, heck yeah. Okay, might as well top off our dilithium, why not? Erosion hunting laser, heck yes, and that's not a... Okay, good. And can get our increased fire rate. This doesn't... Oh. We can increase our shield capacity again. Okay. Sure, blow it up with torpedoes. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, that could happen. Okay. That's what I get for asking. Okay. We're good on food. Might as well grab some tritanium while we're here, and then probably just move on. Probably get to keep Kess by just sedating her through the Species 8472 invasion. Yeah, that's quite possible. Trade talks, sure. Again, negotiates with Inari. A suppressed frequency suddenly hails them. Callers identify as Kraylor. SEC is currently at war with the Inari. This requests secrecy and urgent help transporting vital medical supplies to their planet. See, this is what the Prime Directive would say. You know what? Let's do what the Prime Directive says. Sweet, got some tritanium. Voyager does not interfere in conflicts with unclear origins. They end their trade talks with the Inari and receive valuable resources. They move on. Well, okay. Do I have the automated repair room? I don't believe so. That is under engineering, right? I'm not seeing this thing. Hull repair efficiency. Workshop efficiency. Is that under science? Metaphasic shield. Ooh. Yeah, that would be a really good one to get. Hydroponics, Biolab, History of Mankind. Do I even have the... I thought I saw automatic repair thing available. Is it under combat? Advanced salvage protocols, moving thrusters, emergency force fields. I can get disruptor control as well. Borg tech. Oh. Automated repair. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Lowers morale barely. Yeah, I think we can kill time here for a bit longer. 53 crew got injured. That was a hell of a bar fight. Hey, like it. Let's go back and find some more tritanium. Perfect. And yeah, let's get the automated repair system. Yeah, let's blow it up. Sounds prudent. Sweet. Might as well top off our deuterium while we're killing time. Sure. Oops, sorry. Let's see if we can top off a dilithium. Not blow up our ship this time. Okay. And yes, I do want metaphasic shields. Could potentially even... Where the heck are they? There they are. Potentially could even replace the shield rooms that we have. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, my orders, first of all, are target the weak one first.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Well, there go their weapons.
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Let's target
Moving
their
to attack the front,
weapons.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, okay, so each ship still takes torpedoes, but they're more better torpedoes. Okay. What's my capacity here? New trade offer. What do we got? That I'll actually do. Yeah, let's check out what we got. But yeah, it's really annoying to me that this has no indication of how much room I actually have available. So unless I want to do the math, I have to look up how much my crew quarters can each handle and how much my regeneration alcoves can each handle. I have no way of assessing this. I have to actually go through and do the math, which is a horrible way of dealing with that. Okay. Tempting but new. I need to just earn some research. Yeah, plasma storm. Okay. Is it under science? Technology? Nope. Metaphysics shield room. It is gigantic. Okay. Well. Sure. I think there's... Is that 3x3? Where the heck is the waste disassembler? Oh, I'm probably gonna have to use this. Yep. Oh, wait, that's the ARU. No. Oh, do I just get it? Is this not something that I have to build? Cloaking device, beneficial shield room, phaser control, disruptor. Okay. Oh, that's the repair facility. Okay. They just gave me an acronym, so I was confused as hell. Okay. Oh, heck no. Deuterium for duranium. That's a lot of deuterium. I really don't want to trade a third of what I have for that. Yes, I will make the ARU. I was just very confused because it gave me an acronym where it wasn't before. I hate it when people do that. ARU! Sweet. And we should be good on power. Okay. Let's top off our resources. Best results. Yes, very much hooray for free repairs. I love it. I've been trying to cut back on sugar in kind of a half-assed manner. And one of the ways I've been doing that, because I love my soda, is discovered Zevia soda, which I believe is it stevia sweetened? Yeah, stevia. Stevia has a problem where it's kind of bitter. Like it has a bitter aftertaste. The Zevia stuff manages to get around that for the most part. which is great because if I'm going to have something sweet, I don't want it to taste bad. Go figure. Alright. Have a combined combat strength of 250. Well, that requires actually a fair amount of power, but that's alright. We can handle it. Hey, using the waste disassembler. Of course. Ow! The heck? Right, I can actually... Should be able to get... There it is. Alright. I wonder if by building that... Oh, of course, the shield rooms only take 2. Room sizes are goofy. Okay. But with that, I think I'm going to top off my deuterium and then move on. Yeah, sure. Oh, I have nebula scanning now. Sweet. All right. Next sector. Just put another deck on top of the bridge. It'll be fine. I'm sure there'll be a mod out there at some point for just unlimited build space, or, you know, doubling it by making all the rooms half as big or something.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A sensor sweep just detected a possible wormhole in a nearby nebula. Yeah, you heard that right. A potential ticket home. The crew is practically bubbling over it, though our esteemed chief of security, the old stickler, is of course muttering
Who's
about
dead?
Absence of empirical data and no terminal coordinates, but even he's got a flicker of hope. What if this truly is a wormhole leading to the Alpha Quadrant? After 7 years on this roller coaster, I started making peace with the idea that this whole journey would take a few more decades. And if all this really ended tomorrow, first item on the agenda, my parole review. I would need to remind the captain to put in a good word for me. She promised. But seriously, I think it would be the inevitable showdown with my old man. I'd even be happy to see him. I actually have hope. Real hope that we can finally turn things around. I mean, how many Starfleet admirals can boast a son who's a tragically lost ace pilot hero and future best-selling holo novel author? After that, I'm thinking of officially rejoining Starfleet. My vision? Starfleet Star Pilot, testing the newest models, breaking the Warp 10 barrier. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? It's not like I'd turn into a lizard or something. Then
does that mean we're not going to get the Threshold episode? I really want the Threshold episode.
About our adventure in the Delta Quadrant. Sign some autographs and a mandatory stop at Chez Sandry, maybe with a Delaney sister. It's been quite a ride to get to this point. And honestly, without a shred of irony, it's been the best thing ever happened. I sometimes wonder about the version of Tom Paris that would exist if I'd said no to Captain Janeway back then. Probably just a loser and a drunk. Probably. Anyway, we're on course to investigate the nebula. Wish us luck.
No Threshold? I mean, they've messed with the sequencing and stuff a bit. Probably not that much, but yeah, I mean, it would be really, really funny to have Threshold as an episode, in part because I could absolutely see the game being like, hey, there's a bunch of salamander babies. Do you want to keep them? Which would be so great. Alright, what do we got? Oh, look, another cube. Don't mind us. Threat level 3. Okay. Fortunately, our ship just got a lot tougher. Well, let's get the ball rolling on this at least. Oh, and he references another episode where Harry didn't get onto Voyager and stayed in San Francisco. About that. Okay. Is there anything anything else upgradable? I think that's upgradable. Yes. Alright. Captain, our scans of the nebula are inconclusive due to unnatural interference. Unnatural interference? Your instructions? Scan for hidden ships using the Vodwar targeting tech. Heck yeah! We just got that. Let's see if someone's out there. Multiple Borg vessels are now visible on our sensors. Oh. I guess this is the final sector. Okay. A risk we have to take. That wormhole could be our ticket home. Take us in. For prime directive purposes, the lizards must be kept, probably. Yeah, I think this... Oh my gosh. 3 Borg cubes detected on the nebula's edge. Yeah, the ones that we flew, literally, like, almost brushing against them. Adjusting course. I'm picking up 2 Borg probes heading straight for us, Captain. We are the Borg. You'll be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Battle stations. Yeah, I like this.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay. And these are both equivalent. So
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy is fled, Captain.
Yay!
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
They're wrecking these probes. Good thing there isn't a whole bunch of cubes around or anything.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Echeb, you're my favorite. Captain, I recommend immediate retreat. The other Borg vessels have likely detected... Captain, massive energy surge, closing fast. Brace for impact. We're being forced out of the nebula? Well, that was a scenic route to nowhere. No damage to the hull, at least. We're outside the nebula, exactly where we started. Yeah, let's not go in there. Curious, any thoughts on those energy spikes? It is logical to assume the Borg are safeguarding something of value. It is a deliberate effort to repel intruders. Well, whatever they're guarding isn't worth our lives. Helm, get us out of here. Go back into the nebula, as if. Alright. Why am I at this Dutch angle? Let me adjust. There we go. Get that debris. 274 shield power sounds like a lot. Hopefully. Okay. Well, let's check out what the rest of the sector has to offer. Oh my goodness. So many planets they have to scan individually because of bad game design. Ooh. Trinary star system. 3-body problem, anyone? Okay, not saying a ton super interesting here. And I don't need any resources, so let's check out what's in the other systems. Love how we have a ton of planets just floating around, no star. So I guess we're just exploring random debris inside of a nebula. Okay. I'm thinking that we basically have to kill a bit of time until future Janeway shows up. I know where I want to go. But let's get all the rest of these scanned. Off we go. Find anything weird droplet looking thing? Yeah, that would be really, really bad. Of course, I don't know. I feel like Federation tech would actually be able to take that thing out. For anybody who didn't read or watch 3-body problem, there's a ship at some point. I forget what they called the type of matter. But basically, the whole thing is one piece of of material, which means that it can just ram anything and it's basically indestructible. It also is able to ignore Newtonian physics. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on science for now. I'm about to get a bunch more anyway. I even have enough room for something else. Sure. Okay, 4 more crew. What's up? Captain, I've detected a spontaneous anomaly in a close proximity to Voyager. It is emitting a high-intensity tachyon burst, characteristic of a temporal rift. A swirling anomaly appears in the view screen, bathing the bridge in a mysterious cyan glow. The crew holds its breath. If it's really a temporal rift, where does it lead? It is destabilizing. I'm detecting Nadion discharges, possibly weapons fire. The signature is Klingon? Something's emerging. I never got the Delta Flyer. Recalibrate your deflector to emit an anti-tachyon pulse and seal that rift. It's usually considered polite to introduce yourself before you start giving orders. I outrank you, Captain. Now do it. Okay, fine. Oh, I cannot do it? Oh, man, that has to be super curious. It's all fun and games till the 2D flattener shows up. Yeah, that's one of the more horrifying weapons ever conceived. I am super tempted to not seal the rift. I really want to see what happens. No. Hold for now. Another vessel's emerging. Of course it's a freaking Negvar. Just as the swirling rift begins to collapse, a Klingon warship bursts through, instantly opening fire on Voyager. Incoming! Battle stations! And it's... What? It's from like 60 years in the future or whatever. And it's a capital ship twice the size of the Intrepid, and yet ours is over twice as powerful. Okay.
What are your orders,
I
Captain?
call bullshit.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
We should be screwed right now.
Ability ready,
Hey,
Captain.
Joker Chef.
Ability ready, Captain.
Welcome. Klingon tech, yeah.
Ability ready,
They
Captain.
managed to wage successful war against the Federation somehow. Not with this stuff, they didn't.
Ability ready, Captain.
Or Borg tech is that much more
Enemy
powerful.
shields
I mean,
destroyed.
possibly, but no. Klingon ship neutralized. Seems like I have a lot of explaining to do. Beamer aboard. Welcome, Admiral. I see you... It's all about the damn coffee. I see you still have fresh coffee. Would you like a cup? I gave it up. A lot's happened to me since I was you. I shouldn't be listening to the details about the future. Oh, the almighty temporal prime directive. Take my advice. It's less of a headache if you just ignore it. Oh yeah, that's a good philosophy, Admiral. Why are you here, Admiral? I've come to tell you to take Voyager back to the Nebula. It's our best ticket home. It was crawling with Borg, you know that. Which is why I've brought technology that'll help us get past them. Captain, we must consider the possibility of deception. She could be a member of Species 8472 or another entity in disguise. I don't blame you for being skeptical. Oh, I bet we can actually get an Undine crew member. That'd be cool. Incoming transmission. Greets, Captain. Looks like the Delta Quadrant is treating you well. I mean... Man, we never even encountered the Krenim. What the heck? I don't blame you for being skeptical. The doctor will find my genetic markers are identical to your captain's, merely advanced in years. I guess I'm performing a medical exam. Doctor, meet us in sickbay. A time traveler? It should be fascinating. Okay. Do I have any more medic food? Ooh, yes. Please. There we go. Oh. I need to be doing science. What do we got? They want me to burn 150 science for 120. Who makes these trade deals? That is so bad. That is like just insultingly bad. If only Tuvok was still alive in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, right? Capitalism. Yeah, right? Ha ha ha. I mean, they're not forcing me to take the deal. What's the verdict, Doctor? My scans indicate the two of you are genetically identical. The Admiral is you, approximately 26 years from now. The exact vintage is 2404. Well, Captain, anything I can tell you to ease your mind? What's inside the nebula? You didn't come all this way without a reason. As I said, your ticket home. A wormhole leading straight to the Alpha Quadrant. That Klingon warship was firing on you. Why? What did you do to provoke them? Let's just say I had to borrow a device from the Klingons to make this journey, Captain. The costs they demanded were unacceptable. Voyager's home. I'm an admiral. Why tamper with the timeline? What happened to I shouldn't be listening to details about the future? I'm following your advice and ignoring the temporal prime directive. If you don't do what I'm suggesting, it's going to take you another 16 years to get this ship home, and there are going to be casualties, people you care about. So that's why you came all this way, even if it meant bending a few rules, breaking them outright. Rules can be broken, Captain, but once someone's gone, there's no bringing them back. You said you brought technology, care to specify? Shielding and weaponry designed to counter the Borg. With a little work, they can be adapted to fit Voyager. A blade of armor. Heck yeah! If this gives us an edge against the Borg, we'll take it. 7. Prepare the plans for integration. Okay. Was it in science? I don't know. Should be in here, right? Or is it in... No, it shouldn't be under Borg. Repair, streamline construction, workshop efficiency, Equinox, where the heck is it? Research, oh, combat tech tree, okay. Oh, and I can craft transphasic torpedoes. Heck yeah. Okay, says it's under combat. Where am I not seeing it? A blade of armor. Oh, T2, okay. Wow, that's actually remarkably underwhelming. Have everything researched when she arrives? I mean, they're a little stingy with the research points, unfortunately. Wow, that sucked. Okay. A Borg cube. I'm sorry, did it just say that they decloaked? Good thing this Borg cube is half as powerful as Voyager. What is going on?
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready. Enemy shields. Ability ready, Captain. 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 Ability ready, Captain.
Wait, I can still bring back Tuvok and Neelix? Pretty sure you can still bring back Tuvok and Neelix. Like, are you talking practically speaking, or are you talking in-game I can actually do that? Yay. Yeah, I don't need more. Don't need more crew. I'm good. Is there anything else I care about? I'm good on food. Three-body problem system. We'll pick up more dilithium. Why not? I mean, technically, the doc can still do that medical operation. No, Tuvix would be pretty unhappy about it, but could still be possible. Oh yeah, technically speaking, should be able to do it any time. I just sincerely doubt that it's a game mechanic they'll allow me to do, is what I'm saying. You know what? I'm just going to kill a few turns. Yay, a blade of armor. Okay, and I have very little science left, so I'll get... Okay, return to the nebula, fight your way through the wormhole. Okay, let's see about... Okay, then they stuck it in a completely different category. Wait. A blade of armor. Oh, it's not a room, it's just something I get. Okay, cool. I guess I've made all of the transphasic torpedoes I'm going to. Alright. I think having Tuvix brings in more user engagement. It's such a mixed bag, because on the one hand, having Tuvix is like, oh yeah, you didn't murder him. On the other hand, it just eliminates everything involving Neelix and Tuvok, which is just such a wasted opportunity. Can make a few more metaphasics. Yeah, could do. Yeah, just what Admiral Janeway said. With once they're gone, they can't be brought back. Wasn't entirely true. You're about to commit to a major story arc. This path will require your full attention for some time and may not be able to return to previous activities. Advance when ready. That is actually an issue because my son will be waking up in a half hour. So we are going to leave Endgame for next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is certainly progressing quickly. I am disappointed by how many opportunities I have apparently missed. I don't think Threshold was ever an option, but like the Delta Flyer never happened, which sucks. I never met, whatever the heck her name is, Saphira, Savika. One of you guys mentioned it earlier. The other... sorry, the other, amoeba, Suspira. Never encountered Suspira, never got to see the other Ocampa, or have that whole experience. It was hilarious to me that when Kess left and shot us forward a bazillion light years or whatever, Tom mentions that we hit warp 10, warp 11. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess we hit threshold. Whatever. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and save that. Mold is pretty scary. The ways that spores can outmaneuver your body defenses is scary. Oh, yeah. There's a reason why all the zombie stuff these days is focused on the cordyceps fungus. The fact that they can do that, the fact that I think the largest organism on Earth is one mycelial colony that is like the size of an island. Yeah, fungus are weird. My personal favorite theory is that octopus are actually extraterrestrials, which is why they have like a distributed nervous system and stuff. They're just totally alien to this planet, and it'd be really funny if there was like a story where like there's a race of octopus people and they're like, we'll invade this watery planet Earth, and then it turns out, oh, we can't actually survive on the surface of this planet for very long, and the dominant life form on the planet isn't even in our domain, so yeah, we're kind of screwed. Wasn't the biggest life form some forest root system in the U.S.? I believe it's a mycelial colony, and those are underground. So, like, if you see fairy circles, which are those rings of mushrooms in your yard or whatever, that's the perimeter of a mycelial colony that's just all underground. And the mushrooms that grow in a circle like that are basically on the perimeter, and then they'll drop spores and expand it incrementally each time they drop their spores. So yeah, you can end up with mycelial colonies that are just gigantic. We actually got, years ago, we bought a fungus block. It was basically a block of fungus-infused soil that would then grow, I think it was lion's mane mushrooms. It was pretty awesome. No, I don't think it's a tree species. Mycelium as in fungus. It's also possible that there's... Okay, saw some documentary about a forest that was basically a single organism, no fungus. Okay, so that's also possible that like an entire forest would be the same tree, just basically a whole bunch of offshoots of the same root system. So that's entirely possible. I honestly don't remember. Would require digging through the high-tech data junkyard. But yeah... Thanks for watching, everybody. Really good commentary this week. This is fun. Looks like we're coming to the end of this, so I'll have to get some feedback from y'all on what to either play next, or if I do another playthrough of this and just make it more unhinged or something. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity for that. Makes the Republic jealous. I also need to figure out how to customize my interface so I can actually have like a scrolling Twitch chat over here or something, because that would be sweet. As it is, I don't know how to do that, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and catch you next week.